we're going to go ahead and give predictions for WrestlePalooza. We won't be much longer, everybody. We're going to do predictions for WrestlePalooza. So now I think, though, before we get into the predictions for WrestlePalooza, I love that WWE is playing chess because AEW is coming on first. And depending on what AEW puts on around that time when WWE WrestlePalooza starts, WWE is like, nah, change the channel because we're giving you John Cena versus Brock Lesnar first. So we're going to talk about John Cena versus Brock Lesnar first. If you had to pick a winner,
crazy?
It's crazy.
That's I mean, it was either you were going to have your mixed tag team or you was going to have that, y'all. I was like, that's stressful. So then we're going to talk about that tomorrow, y'all. That's so stressful for me.
Pick a winner: John Cena, Brock Lesnar.
John Cena.
I think Brock Lesnar.
There's no better. You come on. There's nobody better.
I think Brock Lesnar. If Brock Lesnar wins, the story's not done. If Brock Lesnar wins, the story's not done. Last on, if you watch SmackDown, Paul Heyman and who dressed like the Penguin. I love Paul Heyman. I get goosebumps thinking about Paul Heyman. And Brock Lesnar.
I like his character. I do.
Brock Lesnar said to Paul Heyman that they need to talk, and he walked away. How they going to talk? FaceTime? Skype? Skype's not a thing no more. WhatsApp? They're going to WhatsApp each other? They're going to meet each other? I don't know. So I'm going to put my money on Brock Lesnar because I can't see anybody other than Drew McIntyre being the person that could finish out John Cena's career, and we could talk about that tomorrow. But if Brock Lesnar wins, the story's not done, so I'm going with Brock Lesnar. Okay, next match. The Usos versus The Vision, Braun. Who do you think is going to win that one, Jess?
Woo. I as y'all have already heard, y'all know I'm all about the Usos, all about them. But boy, that boy Braun Breaker and that spear, man, that man's dangerous. And that tsunami, I'm like, jeez, I don't know, man. I think we're gonna get a nice little match on that one. I'm going to hope for the Usos. I'm going to hope for the Usos.
No, don't hope. Pick one. You only get one.
I want to say the Usos, but I know for a fact somebody's going to mess this up. No, somebody's going to come in and somehow the Browns are going to win.
I think that the Division is going to win. The Braun Bros are going to win. Triple B's, they're going to win because there's a little bit of dissension with Jay and Jimmy Uso. They're back together, but they're not cohesive. They're not back together like when they left yet. So I'm definitely going to say Braun is going to win because the story's not done yet. If Braun and them win, there's still a little bit more. All right, CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Who's going to win that one?
The story is going to make Seth and Becky win, but of course, I, the fan, want CM Punk and AJ Lee. I'm just so I'm so excited for AJ Lee. That was the era when I was watching. I was watching during the Diva era. So to see her return and possibly take down the women's division like Thanos, y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for her to possibly hold belts again, and pushing mental health.
Mental health is everything.
I am a human being, but I
like to punch people in the face for money as well too. Right. So so who did you put your money on?
I would love CM Punk and them to win, but I know Seth is going to win due to some form of mess up. One of the Browns might come out and pull somebody out the ring or something. It's something, but who knows? Our man Triple H went on ESPN the other day and said we're going to have so many different surprises, so many different returns. Last night, Corey got
F5
last night. Yeah. Right, last night. I didn't even know Corey was a pro wrestler at first.
Yeah, he was. He got hurt.
He might come back. I was like, man, tonight is going to be nice, y'all. Tonight is going to get crazy.
So if I had to put my money on somebody, I would put my money on CM Punk and AJ Lee, and I'm even going to go one limb further. The one limb further that I'm going to go is that AJ Lee scores the pin on Becky Lynch, and then you can put her in the role for the championship because AJ can say that she beat Becky Lynch, and everybody's putting their predictions into the chat. We're going to take a look at that. But 100%, I'm saying that it is CM Punk and AJ Lee over Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, with AJ Lee getting the pin on Becky Lynch. And I see Seth Rollins could pull a page out of the book of Roman Reigns, or we'll call it the Paul Heyman book, to where there's somebody always waiting in the wings to help. But I don't see, if it's not a woman, I don't see it really mattering much. But I just see it going all the way. It's going to be a clean match, a great way to have him come back. Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer. Singles match for the vacant World's Women's Championship that our girl Naomi dropped. Who do you think?
I'm in a very tight position. I'm in a very, very tight position about that one. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like, because I love our La Primera. I love her. She's the newbie in the room. She's tough. You know what I'm saying? She came to work. But our girl, the genius of the sky, Io Sky, girl, she a bad girl, man. But I'm gonna say it's gonna be Io. Why? Because Asuka. I'm sorry. We just watch her. There's something going on with Asuka. Either she's about to change and turn heel, and then it'll be Stephanie, or she might turn on Stephanie, pull her out, and Io's the winner. But then that whole faction is going to get all messy. But who knows, y'all? The stories are unlimited. They're unlimited.
So I'm going to
tonight is going to get crazy.
I'm going to call Io Sky in there. I agree that I think that Asuka's going to help her win the championship, but Asuka's only helping her win the championship so that Asuka could bring it closer to her. That is what I think 100%. Yeah. All right. And the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre, singles for the undisputed WWE Championship. Woo.
I'm so proud of Drew McIntyre, y'all. I gotta go for my man. I'm sorry. Like, y'all remember what happened? He held the championship when CM Punk came return, and then he was good, and then boom, Damian Priest cashed in on him, y'all. Y'all remember that? So I feel like this is Drew's chance to get his moment. So I'm going to go for Drew McIntyre on this one.
So I don't think that Drew McIntyre gets his moment yet. I think that is definitely going to be Cody Rhodes. I think that Cody Rhodes is going to do a Ric Flair style NWA match, to where Cody Rhodes makes it look like, to where they're going to structure the match. This is the non-kayfabe part. To where they're going to structure the match to where it looks like Drew McIntyre is going to win, and at the last second, Cody Rhodes gets it. I think that Cody Rhodes is a credible opponent for Drew McIntyre. If it's going to be John Cena versus Drew McIntyre, in my mind's eye, Drew McIntyre needs to almost look like he got Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes is the person that beat John Cena. And if you can beat John Cena, then you know what? Then again, maybe, just maybe, Drew McIntyre might actually have a chance.
All right, so one more thing before we go. I need to ask you this. Who do you think will be John Cena's last match on December 13th?
Oh, I think 100% Drew McIntyre.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm putting my hand in and say Roman Reigns.
All right, well, hold on to that, because that's another episode that I have in the can, and they love hearing from us so much. But let's just go through the chat right now and see what everybody says. Fernando says, Jess, please come back soon. Did you pay these people?
Hey, listen, look, I'm just as befuddled as you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's see. Please come back and real soon. Cupcake says yes for you to come back. Universal says, Tristen, before you leave, he wanted us to go over the WrestlePalooza predictions. And then Universal says there will be surprises at Palooza tonight. You know, we believe in kayfabe, so we're not sure how WrestlePalooza, how Universal knows. I don't ever ask Universal to publicly, break kayfabe, but, Universal, Tristen Law Show, meet@gmail.com. Let me know who you are. Fernando says that Cena, he's going for Cena. Cupcake says that she hopes it's Brock Lesnar. Universal says, John, I'm coming for your blood. Brock wins. Yeah, I could see that. Cupcake says the Braun wins. Fernando says that Jay turns on Jimmy. Universal says, hint.
Yeah.
You're crazy, right?
I was like, we're going to get that Jimmy versus Jay match that we were supposed to get, because remember, they did it before, but it was kind of lacking. Right. So I think we're going to get that again. Absolutely. Good one.
Universal says, hint, John's next match and appearance is not until Perth, Crown Jewel. Universal says that Braun will win. Hint, new member. The Bronze will win. Hint, new member. Okay. Fernando says Punk and AJ. Cupcake says that Universal, you're right. AJ is awful. Universal says that Becky and Win is going to be asleep. Universal says that I want crazy AJ back. This is AJ Lee. This AJ Lee is boring. He's sleeping. Cupcake says that Becky is the man, and I hope she wipes the mat with AJ Lee. Universal says, hint, Paige, shh. Okay.
Ooh,
all right.
They have been talking. That's the wildest
yeah.
thing. That's what social media's been
oh my God, the goosebumps are back.
I'm like, okay, man, y'all tonight, it's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get nice. It's gonna be great.
Universal says that Io wins. Cupcake says, but this is Cody's time now. Universal says that Drew wins due to a surprise. Universal.
See?
Look, Universal says that Drew versus Cody's the main event, and I'll have a huge surprise ending. Universal says no, the Uso will not be breaking up. Well, Jess, we're going to have to find out, and we're going to have to tune in tomorrow.